Hi, I'm Steven. I'm the power tra- Hi, I'm Steven. I am the power trader. Hi, I'm Steven. I'm the creator of Power Trader AI. It's a fully automated crypto trading bot powered by a custom AI system that I made for recognizing price patterns and making predictions. This is my personal trading bot that I've decided to make open source. I'm not selling it. This is not a product or anything like that. It's just a trading bot that I made to match my own personal strategy, and I'm just making it open source just in case anyone else wants to use it as like a framework or foundation or whatever for creating their own dream trading bot. There are specific things that I have not included in this trading bot for like my own personal reasons. I have not included stuff like stop loss and whatnot because I don't believe in selling worthwhile coins at a loss. And why would you trade anything other than worthwhile coins with a trading bot anyways? So, like I don't believe in stop loss, so I didn't add that to the bot. I do believe in crypto. So the bot itself is very DCA focused, and it's just spot trading. So just wait and hold and DCA if you have the money for it. If you haven't already DCA'd at that price level, like it's not doesn't have to be so overcomplicated like people want to make it. It's just spot trading. Personally, I feel like a lot of this stuff is probably meant more for leverage trading anyways and just doesn't really apply to spot trading. So, yeah. But this bot is super DCA focused, has a tiered DCA system with multiple levels of DCA at different drawdown percentages. And then the AI system can control the first few levels of DCA as well. Depending on if the AI's price level or the hard-coded price level hits first or whatever. But then the AI also controls when the system starts trades on a coin. So the AI system, it predicts the high and the low prices for all the time for the next candle for all the time frames from 1 hour to up to 1 week. And then if the price of Bitcoin or the price of the coin that you're looking at goes below 3 of those predicted low prices, then it starts a trade. I'll have a lot of people, they'll look at how the AI works, they'll look at the code and they'll be like, this is a super simple system. This is like AI from the 60s. Yeah, basically, but it's how it's used that matters. It's not just about how each individual price gets predicted. It's how the trading system and the strategy uses all the combination of those predictions. It's simple, yes, I know that. I designed it to be simple. I didn't want to create some crazy complex system. I wanted to create something that just does what I designed it to do. So that's starting trades and then DCA. Now we got selling trades. So for selling, I added trailing profit margin. That way you can maximize your gains. If that price shoots up a lot, it doesn't have to just sell right at the hard-coded profit margin. The profit margin will follow the price up as it's going up. And then if the price goes back down below that profit margin that's been following it, that's when it sells. So that's how the trailing profit margin works on it. So that's the whole design of the trading system, the strategy and whatnot. The AI itself, it basically just goes through the history of a coin and learns all the 2 candle long patterns in the history of that coin for all time frames from 1 hour up to 1 week. And it'll remember what happened for those 2 candles and then what happened on the candle after. And then what it does when it's making predictions, it takes the current 2 candles that have previously just finished and it will match them to the closest matches in its memory, and then it uses the weights from those memory matches they all have their own individual weights depending on how accurate they've been during training. And so those weights are used to create a weighted average of all those outcomes from the memory. After the 2-candle pattern, and then you got the outcomes, it does a weighted average of all those outcomes to create the predicted price. And yeah, it's simple, but it's powerful. It's super powerful, especially when you combine multiple time frames together and don't just rely on like one predicted price or anything like that. Like, yeah, obviously that's not going to be very accurate. But yeah, that's how all my code works. That's the whole thing, the whole shebang. Go make some Fast and Furious upgrades to this, and turn it into a what's the equivalent of a 10-second car for a trading bot? $10 million a year trading bot. Yeah, go create that with this system, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Do whatever you want. It's open source. I don't care. Bye.